Well, like a lot of you, the pandemic is forcing me to work from home a lot more. The state says teleworking is the great experiment that appears to have been a success.
We were all forced to have to do this.
Utah's Department of Workforce Services has been tracking how people have worked from home in the COVID-19 pandemic. Using U.S. Bureau of Labor surveys, they've observed how workers nationally and here in Utah have been forced to pivot.
What we saw was that instantly about 35% of the national economy or the national workers had been shifted from working somewhere outside of the house now into the house.
What they found is even locally, people are starting to return to the office, but not everyone.
Since the economy has reopened, we've seen it tapering off. It's still overall about 20 to 25% of all the workers are still teleworking.
There's some interesting data points too. For example, more women than men telework.
Men are very dominant in industries that cannot telecommute: mining, construction, manufacturing.
Older and well-educated people are also more likely to telework. Economically, Utah's Department of Workforce Services says it appears teleworking has helped keep Utah's economy going strong.
We would have had to make a real hard choice 20 years ago. Shut the economy down even more than we did in this environment, or we can't afford to shut the economy down and we're just going to have to live with the consequences.
The Utah State Legislature passed a bill this year that dramatically expands teleworking in state government, classifying every employee based on whether they can work remotely or not. It was sponsored by Senator Dan McKay.
It's really impressive when you look at the data to realize how much the ability to telework really changed and saved our economy.
But one sector that could be impacted by an expansion of telework, downtown Salt Lake City, which really relies on office workers.
Once the COVID goes away, once we all are free to go back to our office environments, will it happen?
Of course, the ability to telework depends on internet access. A bill that would have expanded broadband and fiber access across underserved areas in the state did not pass the legislature. Its sponsor may try again next year. In my living room, working from home, Ben Winslow, Fox 13 News.